Right. So, very good morning students. So, the previous class we started a friction. In the laws of motion it is the second part. I told you very clear, friction is nothing but it is a one type of force. So, which always act opposite to the motion of a body, which always act opposite to the motion of a body, and it is also act tangential to the surfaces in contact. Tangential in the sense is parallel to the surfaces in contact. That is about a frictional force. So, now coming to the point is, in this case friction also which help us, sometimes it is also help us or the support the motion of a body. Sir, how will support the motion of a body? See, I will tell you, it is supports the motion of a body related to the friction. Suppose if we are walking on the road without slipping, of course there also friction is there, because we are walking on the road is nothing but a what? Friction is help us, because there is a frictional force is there between the feet and the road. Suppose vehicles are moving on the road, of course there also frictional force is acting opposite to the motion of a body. Cycle also moving, bicycle, so that there also frictional force is acting. So that the frictional force is nothing but a which always opposes, or it is opposite to the motion of a body. But sometimes it is help us. How? See, suppose if we are walking on the road, generally we will walk like this. So when we are walking, I will show you one leg you take. See, usually the leg, we will push the ground backward like this. See, we will push it like this. When we will push like this, therefore our leg will move backward. The two surfaces, it is a earth surface and it is a leg surface which are in contact. So that when we are moving on the road, we will push a leg is backward like this. When we are pushing like this, therefore we will move forward, because we will not walk like this. No? Is it possible to walk like this? No, impossible. So that we will walk like this and we will push the earth is backward to be like this. Our leg or our feet, it is to be pushes backward like this. When we will push us like this, therefore frictional force is act in the same direction which we are moving in this direction. So it is support us, because frictional force is support to us. Without slipping, we are walking on the road or we are walking on the surface. Because when we are moving in the forward direction, friction also act in the same direction. But I told you very clear the statement, friction is always act opposite to the motion of a body. Yes, here also leg is moving back, no? Leg is moving back, yes, it is moving in the forward direction. Because our leg moving backward, therefore between the two bodies are in contact, frictional force is acting tangential, parallel to the two surfaces are in contact. It is support us. And second example I will tell you, cycle you take, bicycle. See, for bicycle we can look at like this. Here the two wheels, the two cycle wheels, right? See, while pedaling, see, remember, while pedaling, both the wheels frictional force is act opposite to each other. For back wheel, the frictional force is act forward direction. For a front wheel, frictional force is act opposite direction. Both are in the direction opposite. While pedaling it is, when pedaling, while cycle is move in the forward direction, when the frictional forces are act in the opposite direction for the both the wheel, you say it is a front wheel and it is a back wheel. When this is only possible, the vehicle or that cycle is move in the forward direction, because of while pedaling, this is indicates this is the direction for this wheel and this indicates for this. So when cycle is moving in the forward direction, therefore for the both the wheels, the frictional force is act opposite to each other. Friction is help us here, because both are in acting opposite to each other, therefore that cycle is moving the forward. Suppose when it is stopped, pedaling is stopped. When stopped in the sense is, what will happen? For the both the wheel, frictional forces are act like this. For both the wheel, frictional forces act in the opposite or backward. For both the wheels, the frictional forces act for backward direction, therefore that cycle is stops. So this is the explanation related to the friction. Once again I am telling you, friction is nothing but it is a one type of force which always act opposite to the motion of a body. It is always act opposite to the motion of a body, and here which resists the body. And frictional force is due to irregularities, frictional force is due to molecular force, frictional force is due to cohesive and adhesive force, and frictional force is a tangential force. Frictional force is a one type of force. So this is the friction. Friction is nothing but it is resist the body. That's what. You hold a pen like this, yes, there is a friction is more. Between the two surfaces are in contact. When there is a friction is more, therefore the two surfaces are in contact, then we can call as the frictional force is more. Frictional force is more. So which we can say like this. Clear? it is related to the friction. Now coming to the next one, in this friction, actually we have other one also. See, based on the friction, say let us, it is help us as well as sometimes it is to be act in the same direction, sometimes it is act in the opposite direction, whatever it is to be. So these are the examples related to the friction. Now coming to the next one, see there are types of frictions are there. See, we have the types, I'll tell you, you go for the types. There are 3 types of friction are there. One we can say static, one we can say kinematic, and one more we can say dynamic. There are 3 types of frictions are there. See, types of friction. You say types of friction, that are 3 types. First one static, and second one kinematic, or we can also call dynamic, right? And third one is we can say rolling. See, these are the 3 types of frictional forces are there. Static friction, Fs we can call, dynamic or kinematic Fk, and rolling we can say Fr. I'll explain you once again also friction. Friction in the senses which always act and which always opposes the motion of a body when the 2 surfaces are in contact. When the 2 surfaces are in contact, that force which we can call as a frictional force. It is electromagnetic in origin, irregularities, and it is a one type of force, and it is a tangential force. Now, there are types are there: static, kinematic, and rolling. Sir, what is mean by static? Static in the sense is very simple, you remember, almost rest. Static mean rest. Suppose if a one body it is at rest, rest in the senses, the body at rest in the senses, there is a maximum frictional force is present because of the interlocking between the 2 surfaces. When the 2 surfaces are interlocking, there it is to be frictional force is maximum. Maximum force is present. Which force? Friction. Suppose I am at rest. Nothing but a what? There is a frictional force between the feet and the surface, earth surface, that are interlocked. When they are interlocked, is nothing but a what? There is a frictional force is more. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. For these 2, static and kinematic, I'll give you one example and I'll explain you one experiment. Say, let us you take, there is a one block which is placed on the table, and it is connected by a pulley, and there is a one pan is attached like this. One pan it is. Clear? Now we'll see. I'll explain you with example static and kinematic. Suppose this block, concentrate, the block of mass is you take as a m is z equal to 2 kg it is, which is rest on the rough surface. Remember, in the universe, smooth are not available. All surfaces are rough only, but man can make it a smooth. Of course, you will get the doubts. Yes, sir, in my house there is a smooth, but it is man can make it. Naturally, will not available, will not get any smooth surfaces. In the universe, all surfaces are rough only, but man can make it a smooth. But it is look like a smooth. But by visual inspection, it is a rough only. For the look likes, it look like a smooth, but it is by touching, it is will get the rough. So I'll tell you now one example. One block of mass m, which is placed on the rough horizontal rough surface on the table, and here it is a one pan. One pan is an empty pan. I told you one frictional force is a self-adjusting force. Force is a self-adjusting force. I'll explain you self-adjusting. Suppose here 2 kg is there. In the pan it is empty. When it is a rest, no, rest in the sense is maximum is acting static. Maximum present. Suppose in the pan now weight increasing now. Suppose you add a 1 kg here. When there is a 1 kg is added in the pan, is it possible to move the 2 kg? No, because here is the 2 kg is there, but we are added in the pan is 1 kg. It does not move. Nothing but what? When 1 kg is added, or else you say there is a 500 grams is added. Better you take like this. 500 if added, is it possible to move? No. When you take a 750 gram, yes, is it possible to move? No, impossible. Nothing but what? When weight in the pan increases, therefore there is a frictional force also increases gradually. That's what we can call as a self-adjusting force. Suppose you take as another, let us 1 kg you add. Instead of this 500 and 750, you take as a 1 kg. Is it possible to move? Impossible. Again, weight increases, frictional force also increases. It does not move, the body does not move because it is a frictional force, is a self-adjusting, self-adjusted it is. Suppose you take a 1.5 kg, is it possible to move? Impossible. Again, there is a friction is increases. That means your weight in the pan increases, therefore as well as the frictional force also increases. Suppose you take a 2 kg, in the pan you take as a 2 kg, yes, now it is balanced. The balanced in the sense is the body which ready to slide. Now it is ready to slide is nothing but we can call as a limiting frictional force. Yes, it is another one is there between static and kinematic. Now the body just ready to slide over the other surface. It is now ready. Now the body it is ready to slide over the other surface of the body because now it is just it is balanced. When it is balanced, now you add a 0.1 gram of mass. Now the body it is ready to slide. When it is ready to slide, you remember, when it is ready to slide, therefore friction reduces because before 2 kg it is at rest only. Rest in the sense maximum is acting, maximum friction present. Before 2 kg, when 2 kg it is ready to slide, of course. Now when it is 0.1 gram is added, yes, the body slides and the block is moves in the forward direction, therefore pan is moved downward. Nothing but a what? There is a little friction reduced. Because of reducing friction, the body is moving on the other surface. Till 2 kg, when after 2, the body it is started. Started in the sense is what? Little static is reduced, therefore it is enter into a kinematic. Kinematic in the sense is the body which said to be in motion. There also friction is acting. Yes, that friction which we can call kinematic, which a body moving in the forward, there it is to be kinematical frictional force is acting opposite to the motion of a body. There friction is introduced a kinematical friction because kinematic in the sense is the body moving. The body which is moving on the other surface of the body, we can call as the kinematical frictional force. Static in the sense is which a body is at rest. When it is rest, maximum friction present. Kinematic in the sense is that we can say there it is to the body it is said to be in a motion, therefore there it is to be kinematical frictional force is introduced, nothing but a static little reduced and it is enter into a kinematical friction force. So after that you add a 3 kg also, that maintains the same kinematic, it does not decreases continuously, once reduces, therefore it is maintains the same friction, constant friction. That's what frictional force is independent on speed of the sliding surface. It does not depends on the speed. Once reduces, therefore it maintains the same. Suppose 4-wheeler moving on the road, once started, therefore friction it is maintains the same. If you go 100 km per hour, 200 km per hour also it maintains the same friction. Clear? It is independent on speed of the friction. Therefore, you say that kinematical frictional force is introduced. I will give you the graph also, that is applied force and the frictional force. Clear? Now applied force and frictional force is taken the graph. Therefore, the friction is it is maintains a constant till what? Till a static. That is we can say it is a static is represented, little kinematical introduced. Yes, after that it is maintains a constant. This is indicates a static because force weight increases, frictional force also increases. This is applied is increases, friction also increases gradually till what? Till a static. After limiting, when enter into a limiting, because it is balanced, when for 2 kg it is balanced, no, after that it is 0.1 is added, therefore little friction reduced because it is started, no, started in the sense is there it is to be friction is reduced. When friction reduced, therefore we can say limiting, after that it is maintains a constant friction, while applied also increases, also frictional force is maintains a constant. This we can call as the kinematic and this we can call as the static. One is a static and a limiting and FK. It is a kinematical frictional force related to static and kinematic. I will explain you again. Static in the sense is there it is to be maximum frictional force is present, which a body rests on the other surface is nothing but a static because at rest. Limiting in the sense is when the body ready to slide over the other surface of the body, it is ready to slide, which a body ready to slide in the sense is limiting. And kinematic is nothing but the body is said to be in a motion. There also maximum frictional force is present. There also maximum frictional force is present when the two surfaces are in contact, then that is we can say kinematical frictional force. Once reduces, it maintains a constant. Once it reduces, it maintains a constant. It is related to kinematic. Now what about rolling? So the rolling in the sense is, you remember, rolling is nothing but which a body rolls. You take a ball, yes, ball is rolls. You take a cylinder, yes, cylinder also rolls. Like you take a sphere, yes, sphere also rolls. So that frictional forces are nothing but which a body rolls. That frictional force we can call as the rolling frictional force, FR we can say. Out of these three, static, kinematic and rolling, static is maximum because at rest, kinematic little reduced, rolling very reduced. So that Fs is greater than, Fk is greater than Fr, which is very important in this case. See, static frictional force is greater than the kinematical frictional force is greater than the rolling frictional force. So these are the three types of frictional forces. And here you remember, frictional forces depend on material in contact. First one, frictional forces depend on material in contact. Here the frictional forces depend on material in contact, as well as the frictional forces depend on sliding surface, nature of sliding surface, and force which they are pressed. Force which they are pressed, nothing but if we are pressing like this, no? Yes, there is a friction is maximum is acting. And nature of the sliding surface, not the speed. It is independent on speed and area of contact also. Remember, frictional forces depend on, first one, nature of the sliding surface. Second one, force which they are pressed. Third one, speed of the sliding surfaces. And here coming to the point is, it is independent on area of contact. Okay, it is independent of area of contact. Like that we have the friction independent. Clear? Speed of the sliding surface, nature of the sliding surface, and force which they are pressed, and friction depend on the material in contact. It is depends. Depends is material in contact, and second one is nature of the sliding surface. Third one, force which they are pressed. Okay, and independent on area of contact, speed of the sliding surfaces. So it is related to frictional force depends, as well as the frictional force is it is like this. Right? Now coming to, I'll explain you related to static. After static and kinematic and rolling, I'll tell you one more is there, that is about a normal force or normal reaction. Already previously we finished in the Newton's laws of motion. Once again I'll tell you. Now here we are telling about a related to the friction also, but in the previous we only just said about a normal force. Now let us, I'll tell you the normal force with friction. You take as a side heading is normal force. Here that is N, or we can say reactional force, or we can also say apparent weight. Let us, you take a one horizontal rough surface. Of course, from now onwards we should say only rough, because there is no smooth surfaces. Smooths are not available in the universe. So weight of the body which is acting mg down, there will be a normal is acting up. Suppose the block is moving in the forward direction, yes, with the acceleration A. So when it is moving, applied force is F, no, there it is to be frictional force is introduced, we can say kinematic. Suppose is applied is not there it is to be Fs is acting. And if there is an applied is there, therefore we can say Fk is introduced. So that normal is balanced by the, in this case, mg. It is horizontal surface. You say it is horizontal surface. And you go for the second one, inclined plane. Sir, what is mean by inclined plane? See, inclined in the sense is, just now also we discussed in the previous class also, I told you very clear. Inclined in the sense is, you take a one wedge to be like this, right, which a block is placed above the surface of the incline. There will be a weight is acting mg down, and there will be a normal is acting up, and it is making an angle theta. Here whatever the angle is there, here also angle will be the same. Height of the incline is, you say, h, and it is the bottom is x, this is the length is l. Suppose mg can be resolved into two components, mg cos theta and there will be a mg sin theta will be like this. And here when it is sliding down, because it is also rough, of course rough surface, when moving down there will be a frictional force is introduced, a kinematic. In this case what will happen, that normal is balanced by the component of weight, n is equal to mg cos theta we can say, and here it is of course Fk is balanced by the mg sin theta. We will see in the next coming classes, that mean in the next topic. So this is the inclined plane normal force. Normal is nothing but whatever the applied weight is there towards the ground, therefore that ground also applies equal to that weight, or that surface also applies the equal, and but in opposite direction is nothing but a normal force. See that also we discussed the number of problems on the basis of normal. In lift based problems also we did problems. It is about a normal related to the normal force. Clear? Now let us on this basis I will tell you some other also is there, that is about a laws of friction. See in this laws of friction also again under comes a what? See you remember laws of friction in the sense is here, laws of friction. First of all I will tell you related to the laws of friction. First law, LAW, laws of friction. In this first one, friction is independent on area and friction also independent on speed of the sliding surface. Speed, it is independent on speed, it is also under comes a loss. And third one you remember, just now we see about a inclined and as well as a horizontal surface. In this case normal force and frictional forces are always perpendicular. It is a laws, LAWS, laws of friction. Here you take a one horizontal surface, clear? In this horizontal there will be a weight is acting mg down, normal, there is a friction is acting F. Yes, of course it is a rough. Here look at here normal and the frictional force is always 90 degree, normal, perpendicular it is. This is also one law. And there is a condition, frictional force is directly proportional to normal force. And there it is to be, proportionality is to be removed, then we can introduce a mu. Mu in the sense is what? Mu is nothing but we can call as coefficient of friction. Yes, of course, coefficient of friction mu. So that F is equal to mu into N, fine. And here N is nothing but a what? We can say mg it is. So F is equal to mu into mg it is, coefficient of friction it is. So that normal can be defined as, or frictional force can be defined as, it is mu is equal to frictional force to normal force. Mu is defined as, coefficient of friction is defined as, coefficient of friction is defined as, it is the ratio of frictional force to normal force. Of course this is also force and it is also force. So that the frictional force is the ratio of two same, no, then it has no units, because force will be cancelled, and no DMF also, no DMF and no units, this will be cancelled. And you remember mu is never be equal to 0. Sir, if mu is equal to 0, what will happen? There we should get a smooth. Smooths are not possible, you remember, smooth is not possible. That's what, mu can never be equal to 0. If 0, there will get a what? Smooth. Smooths are impossible. Naturally will not get any smooth surfaces. So that a smooth is not available, no, mu can never be equal to 0. If there is a mu is given, then you say it is a rough surface. If in the problems mu is not given, then suppose you say smooth surfaces. So that smooths are not available, no, mu can never be equal to 0. If 0, then we will get that it is to be smooth. But mu is it is maybe less than 1. Less than 1 in the sense is it approximately will get 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 like this. Mu is if greater than 1, what will happen? Again we will get the smooth, highly smooth surfaces greater than 1. Mu can never be 0 and as well as mu can never be greater than 1. If greater than 1 in the sense is again what we can say, it is also smooth surfaces only. So like this it is a laws of friction. In this law, first one is it is independent on area, second one it is area of speed of a sliding surface, And third one is frictional force and normal forces are always perpendicular, and the frictional force is directly proportional to normal. Therefore, there it is to be proportionality is removed, frictional coefficient of friction is introduced. Therefore, coefficient of friction in the sense is it is a ratio of frictional force to normal force. And here both are the forces, it is to be cancelled, no units and no dimensions. And of course, mu can never be 0. If 0, what will happen? There will get the smooth. It's not equal to 0. Yes, of course, it is not equal to 0. Mu can be less than 1, right? It is to be less than 1. Like that, it is related to laws of friction. In this laws of friction, again we have coefficient of types of coefficient of frictions also is there. Clear? That we will see in the next class. Thank you very much. We will meet in the next class.